Well, students, as you've likely heard via email or text message at the end of last week or earlier today, the university has responded to the pandemic crisis, which we've discussed as a topic, but it's gotten much more severe. And it indicates to us that even if you weren't interested in the sports topic for our class, it was the sports world that first demonstrated the severe nature of it through canceling the NCAA tournaments scheduled to begin soon, ending the possibility of March Madness this year. The NBA is suspending all games for the next month, and a tennis tournament out west was canceled, as well as, of course, many other matters. Now, in its aggregate, the canceling or suspension of these events is going to cost those leagues in excess of $10 billion. So sports is inextricably linked to social health, economics, and politics, given the federal response that began on Friday with the declaration of a state of emergency. Universities across the country, as well as many K-12 schools, have suspended face-to-face operations, and restaurants have been asked to only admit half capacity. In many states, bars are being shut down, and only non-essential public traffic is being advised. So, I'm working from home. You're taking your classes from home. On the plus side, that means I can wear a baseball hat and a t-shirt when I do my work. I recognize some of you may have part-time jobs which are going to require attendance, and that's going to be very stressful for you. So I'll try to make this as easy as possible. I'm always going to be available by phone, and I'll include that on the email that I'm about to send you, going over many of these same matters in print text. But I just wanted to let you know that this is serious, but we're prepared for it, and the most important things to do to stay safe are, as much as possible, stay home. Try to avoid contact other than your closest friend and your partner, preferably not together. Other than that, stay at least 7 feet away from folks. This virus can be transmitted even if the person carrying it is completely asymptomatic. Now, what we're going to wind up with, there's going to be some panic. People are going to be scared, and if they're smart, they'll respond to being scared by, to the best extent possible, staying home in an isolated environment. FaceTime your friends, talk on the phone, maintain your mental health through those kinds of associations. What's likely to happen, what I hope happens, is the preventive paradox, that if we take these seemingly drastic measures, we can prevent this virus from being transmitted at the rate that it is, like at the time, exponentially expected to spread. So what's going to happen is there's going to be a lot of confusion and a lot of people scared, and they'll be in their homes for a couple of weeks or more, and the number of those infected will level off, and then we can all look back and say, boy, I guess those measures weren't needed after all. And the epidemiologists and those of us who educate ourselves on those matters can say, well, no, it wasn't worse because of those preventive measures. So try to stay lighthearted if that's your disposition. Email me, call me if you have questions about our class or questions about anything else. This is a time for credible people doing research and giving that information to direct the decisions made by people in power. That's exactly what our interim chancellor did, and I'm doing my best by staying informed. So, sucks not to see you in person, and I will send you that email now with clear instructions for what to do next. Thanks, and have a great and safe day.